I sell packages or basically bundles of a number of deliverables. So taking myself away from that, hourly rate as a freelancer, which is what I used to think of. It's more of a like you buy a package or a preset number of videos, and then according to when the brief or the product is ready to roll out, they'll then brief it in. What I've done is for all my clients, I build out a standardized template. I sometimes tweak it and tailor it if the project's a little bit different. And this is where I can track all the videos that we're working on. So as you can see, we've actually come to the end of this package. It was a package of 10 short form vertical videos. And the latest one that I've done is for a feature called the LinkedIn Post Creator that is coming out, depending on when this video goes out. You'll see this soon. What I've done is I've created a preset template. So every time they hit new request over here, I'll just kind of edit it so I won't create a new one. It is pre-filled out so that my client or liaison that I'm working with gets to fill out what they want, depending on how extensive it is. If I need to script and storyboard it, usually I can just work with the notes they've got and they include a couple of screenshots for me. I then build out the script, give it my personality, do some screen recordings of the product so I actually have access to the tool and I familiarize myself with it. So I'm seen as kind of like that kind of friendly educator that shows you, how to use a tool without all the tech jargon. I'm there to kind of make that really easy. A number of fields over here so that we can help track the project and know what it's all for, links, thumbnail stills, notes, et cetera, et cetera. Every time we change the status of what this project is at, this gives full visibility to my client, number one, so they know, where it is in the pipeline, who's working on it. If it's in yellow, it's me. If it's in green, it's on my client. That reflects their color, so just give them a little touch. But I've also added an automation so that whenever it changes the status, it will send an automation to my Slack as an integration. So I'll just give you an example over here. This is my Slack. I've got a little channel set up so that my point of contacts over here, they have a channel where we can message and update. Every time I change the status, it will then send a ping into the channel and everyone will get notified. So they know where it's up to. Every time I made a change, yep, it's been updated. And then whenever the video is ready, I just like following up with a message just for good courtesy, like in case they didn't see that. I tag them in, I let them know it's ready to review. I use Frame.io, fantastic platform for video creators, especially if you're working with clients and you need revisions. I'll show you that in a second. And then any feedback or final revisions, they can add any notes over there. So then I've changed the status to ready for revisions to me. So they know that now it's in process. And I'm a Final Cut editor, so don't at me. I know a lot of you are probably Adobe Premiere Pro or DaVinci or CapCut. This is just what I use. I started using Final Cut years ago, and before that I was using, what was the old one? I can't even think of the name. I was going for Movie Maker. iMovie on Macs, way back in high school when I first started playing around with it. I love Frame.io because they have a inbuilt app that integrates into your video editors. For me, it's Final Cut. So what that means is I can just prompt that plugin over here. I go Frame.io. And then for the clients that I'm currently working on, I can go to the project, go to the specific video over here. And now this is where it gets really cool. By them commenting specific revisions on different timestamp moments in the video, as you can see over here on the right-hand side, I can now import literally the revisions by dragging that into the app. Give it a second. There you go. Voila. So now, instead of using emails or Slack messages, I have the exact notes over here. I'll zoom in a little bit where it goes orange. That's the note where there is a markup. And if I go over here to, is it titles? I've got to jump through this one. Tags. Yep. And I go to those little notes over here. Fantastic. And I click on all of these positions. I then have the text that appears over here in terms of what the change is necessarily. And I should, if I'm not mistaken, have the text appear on screen, but it's not there yet. So I'm going to break apart the clips. There we go. Awesome. Let me show how or wants to integrate. Okay, now that's not coming out too cleanly, but if I double click on it, yep, I can see the full comment over here. Or if I just want to see it, a little bit more, there we go back to Vouch, editing suite, go back to this video. And if I work one by one through all the edits, I think the text comes out a little bit better, at least in terms of its alignment. Yeah, great. Awesome. So, yep, one by one. And once I tick them off, I can simply tick if they're completed to let them know. So it's really handy though, at least being able to import it into Final Cut. So I have the exact specific moment where they want it done. And as soon as it's done or I've amended it, I can then tick or get rid of that. Once the video is ready, I'll re-upload it into Frame.io. So I'll just show you what Frame.io looks like on the back end, because you can access it on the desktop app, just like you would have seen from that spread on the inbuilt integration. Yep, this is where all the videos are. So I'll just upload it here and then, re-upload it over here. They can then review it. I'll let them know that it's ready to review. I'll change the status of the fields over here once it's finalized, so ready to publish. Or if I feel I want them to review it again because there's extensive edits, we can go back between revisions and reviews. I offer 2 complimentary rounds of revisions because typically that's what I've noticed it usually takes to get it right. If there's any more than that, use your discretion. Some people charge their clients for it. If it's significant changes and it's going to take you half a day, I'd nearly treat it as a whole new deliverable altogether. If it's really minor and you've got a great relationship with your client and it was like something you're happy to forgive, they don't often do it, I just include it free of charge. That's just me. That's just how I manage my client business. So far, I haven't had any pushback and it's, been okay. And if you do great work, clients refer you, clients want to work with you again. So, I think there's no real harm going above and beyond sometimes. So that's how I manage my workflow, really using Frame.io, using Final Cut, using Slack, and using Notion. But yeah, ultimately, like Notion's really the heartbeat of everything. My personal and business life is run through this. As you can see, this is just a really simple template that keeps everyone metaphorically and literally on the same page. And it's just a really easy process for us to just like contain every single piece of information that is relevant to every deliverable that I produce. You may be in web design, you may be making graphic design assets. Obviously, video is my output. So I found I've got a lot of great feedback from clients that they just love tracking this. Most of them are using Notion anyway. It's really simple to onboard them. You just hit share and you link them into a free account. And then I have a dashboard overall here that just includes like all the information, brand colors, fonts, any other visual stylings or references that I've included over here. So really everyone's like got all the information they need. And if anything changes, they just let me know. But thought it might be time to help you out. I know there are a few of you in my audience that could benefit from organizing your productized services. So it would be remiss of me not to at least offer and let you know that for a very affordable price, if you head to the link in the description below this video, you can get yourself a template called the Productized OS. This is a simplified, ready to go plug and play template that if you offer productized services and you want to track your clients in a similar way to what I've just shown you over here, it's the best way to go. Pick it up. It's the cheapest it's ever going to be, and I'm only improving it with your feedback. So if you want to get a copy of it, it's underneath the video. If not, no dramas. You could probably reproduce the same thing if you've got the time and the patience and you're much of a whiz in Notion. But I hope that helps, my friend. And you got any questions, let me know. Drop them in the comments. But otherwise, I'm about to wrap up the rest of the day. It's getting close to 5 o'clock. I think I heard my partner come home. So yeah, that's all there is to it. I hope that gives you a bit of a behind the scenes of what the do I actually do in an average day. Have an awesome one, my friend. I'll see you on the next one.